When this soldier's child outsmart base security, Staff Sergeant Williams had this 8-year-old daughter, Emma. Brilliant kid, but curious as hell, always asking questions about everything on base. How the gates work, why guard check IDs, what all the cameras do. Williams thought it was cute. His little girl taking interest in daddy's work. Security chief wasn't so amused. Keep that kid away from sensitive areas, he warned. One Saturday morning, Emma disappeared from the family housing area. Williams panicked, called base security. Full alert went out. Every gate sealed, every building searched. For hours later, they found her sitting in the base commander's office, playing games on his computer, eating cookies from his personal stash. How the hell did you get in here? The security chief demanded. Emma just smiled. I walked. Turns out she'd been studying security procedures for weeks. Memorized guard rotations, camera blind spots, access protocols. 8 years old, and she'd mapped the entire base like a professional spy. Her method was genius. Started at the visitor center during a school tour, slipped away from her group, hid in a janitor's closet until after hours, then began her infiltration. First obstacle, main security checkpoint. Emma knew guards change shifts at 2 p.m. During the handover, there's always a 3-minute gap when both guards are distracted with paperwork. She crawled under a supply truck, hung onto the axle as it drove through the gate, let go once inside to secure a perimeter. Second obstacle, building access. She watched her dad use his key card hundreds of times, memorized his pin by watching his finger movements, but she needed the actual card. Solution, pickpocket it during breakfast that morning. Williams never noticed. Third obstacle, getting to the commander's office. Administrative building has motion sensors everywhere, but Emma had watched maintenance crews disable them for cleaning. She triggered a fire alarm in the adjacent building. While guards responded to the false alarm, she slipped into the admin building through a propped open emergency exit. Fourth obstacle, the commander's office itself. Keypad lock, security camera of the works, but Emma had done her homework. The keypad code. She read the commander typing it during a family day event. 6-digit code 051775. His daughter's birthday. The camera. She crawled under its field of view, staying in a blind spot she'd identified during previous visits. Once inside, she made herself comfortable, used the commander's phone to order pizza delivery to base housing, figured she'd be there a while. Security spent 4 hours searching everywhere, except the one place they never imagined an 8-year-old could reach, the most secure office on base. When they finally found her, she handed back her dad's key card with a big grin. You guys need better security. The security chief was furious. This is a massive breach. Heads are going to roll. But the base commander was impressed. Chief, this little girl just identified every vulnerability in our system. Maybe we should thank her. Emma got a commendation letter. Security got a complete overhaul. New procedures, additional cameras, randomized guard rotations, updated access codes. The pizza delivery incident became legendary. Emma had given the gate guard a fake work order, claiming the commander had requested lunch delivery for a classified meeting. They let the delivery driver through without verification because an 8-year-old understood that guards don't question routine requests that seem official. Williams got reassigned to cybersecurity training. Command figured if his daughter could hack physical security that easily, maybe he had some genetic aptitude for finding system weaknesses. Emma became the unofficial security consultant for base housing. Other military families would ask her to test their home security systems. She found vulnerabilities everywhere. Unlocked doors, obvious spare key locations, predictable routines. Started giving security briefings to military spouses. 5 years later, Emma won a national cybersecurity competition. Full scholarship to MIT. Plans to work for the NSA someday. The security chief retired early. Said he couldn't handle the stress of knowing an 8-year-old had outsmarted his entire operation. That base still uses Emma's infiltration as a case study. New security personnel watch surveillance footage of her breach draining.